Good evening, fellow punters. 6:54 I see in front of me here. Between races, what a day with races. The first race started today at 10 to 12 and the Breeders' Cup Classic isn't until 20 to 10 tonight. Trying to get a bit of grub in and get a bit of notes in and watch for racing tomorrow is absolutely hectic. I hope I'm fit enough in the morning to go early to Naas. That's the intention anyway. A very good day, I must say, and it could have been so much better, but we had Meteor winning, tipped up at 10 to 1 last night. I think he returned 13 to 2, 7 to 1. The ground is key to any horse, I always say, and he relished the conditions, given a great ride by Safi Osborne. Gunsight Ridge tried to bring a fence with him at one stage, but he's a big, strong horse, and he ploughed through it, and he got the job done. I'd love to have seen Enrillo not fallen. I can't believe he fell at the water. Did he go into the water? I didn't get a chance to revisit it, to have a look. He was 6 to 4 and running at the time. I think he'd have done the business, but fair play to Froden anyway. And the other one was fourth. I thought he should have headed for home a bit sooner because he was flying at the death. And then we had Tuesday, 15 to 2 last night. I don't know what it finished up as. And Emiratiana, I thought he'd get up on the rail. I backed it each way because I had won on it before and I backed it last year. Didn't have a bit of room, but great run. And then ZZ Rocket. Oh my God, I had it at 40s each way, 20s without the favourite. Even if Jackie's Warrior had won, we'd have collected on the 20s without, but still profit. Some brilliant racing. Golden Pal left it in the gate. I don't know what the hell your man was holding on to him for. Was he paid with the bookies or what? The conspiratory theories will be out, I would say. Anyway, there's a few tomorrow that I like. We'll go to Cork first. The first race at Cork tomorrow. Oh, this is the horse that opened. It opened odds against. It's gone 1 to 2. But what we'll do is there's 4 horses at short prices, and we could do a €2 cross trebles. That'd be €8. The 4 of them. So 3 of them have to win to collect. If the 4 of them win, you fill the wheelbarrow. But Lot of Joy, we backed it in the Cesarovich. And it was third, and it was second to Echoes of Rain in Galway. And the day I visited Willie Mullins' yard, I asked one of the staff, I said, when I spotted the horse, I said, has that schooled yet? And said, it has schooled very well. So I said, that's good. So I get it on the bus with a view to later in the year that it may go up in grade. So if we include that one, even though it's 1 to 2, we could put him in a multiple. That's what I'm saying, the cross trebles and an accumulator. And then in the 208, we have a bus horse. We have a Cool Survivor there. It's a listed hurl, so it's up in class. But the betting there looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race. But you never know about that. But Cool Survivor won a pint to pint, as did Grand Soir. I'm not that good at the French. Both of them won a pint to pint. The other one has 3 runs of a hurl. It won 2 of them over the trip. But we're getting £4. And we're stepping up and trip. And I thought it done all right the last day. It jumped fairly well. And at 7 to 4 there, that we could include that as well. Then we go to Sandown. There's a horse, Does He Know? We put that in the last day, and it fell at the first fence, but it didn't fall actually. It was knocked. The horse that was in front of him went scoways at the first fence, and the horse's ears hit Does He Know on the head and kittled him, knocked him over. So I got an email from him there. He said, look at it, he says, you said I fell. He didn't. He said, that fella bullied me. So he's rated 152. The other one was 155, Pic Dore. The 2 of them are age 7. Both of them with 2 good trainers, 2 good jockeys, both coming back from their second start from wind surgery. So I'm putting in Well, we check on the betting. Pictory is, there you go, it's 2 to 1. So at the odds, I'm thinking that's the best option. And then there's one at the 2 o'clock. That horse there, Matterhorn. I was looking at the video of that when it ran in France, first time out, and it was coming. It was a serious engine, I thought, and it was coming to the last, and it was well ahead, and made a howler, and I'm call it a howler. He went sideways. How he didn't capsize and hit the deck, I don't know, but he stayed on 4 legs anyway, and finished third. Ran on again when he settled down. Battery running low. I have to do something about that. There we go. Couldn't do it without a petrol. There's 4. And then we go to Naas. We go to the 1:15 in Naas tomorrow. Who do we have? We have Earls. He's running tomorrow, and he's going for his 3rd win in this race. And he's trying to win. He won this off 72 last year and 72 the year before. He's off 90 this year, but he has won since they took off the blinkers off him. Since he moved yards from Garvin Donnelly to Gavin Cromwell, he has won off 76, 80, 82 and 85. It won't be easy, but he opened up there 5 to 1 earlier. I got 5 to 1. I actually got 11 to 2 with 365, and it was 5 to 1 with the green bookie. There's money for it. Likes the track. Now, it won't be simple, but I had wrote down each way at 11 to 2, but we'll have to include him anyway. And then at the 2:57 is the listed race here with another bus horse, Yaxeni. That won at the track before. It won the mile or the handicap last year. Loves heavy grown. It's rated 104. Well, let's scroll down. There you see Duke de Sessa. That's rated 110. Yaxeni is £3 wrong. He's getting £3, but it's £3 wrong at the ratings. Duke de Sessa was 3rd the last time in a Group 2 in France. That's down in class. It looks to be between the two of them. But we have to stay loyal to Yaxeni, and a reverse forecast between the two of them. Yaxeni will probably go out in front. The other will be stalking the pace. Whether she has enough left in the locker then to up the stretch. So hopefully she has. I think she could be retired after tomorrow. So I'm not. The other ones now, they weren't win bets. I want you to don't be thinking that I'm putting up the heap of horses here. But in Cork, then they have the. What time have we? It's the 3:13. We have the Cork National, and we have a bus horse here that I was saying would be suited for the Welsh Grand National. Diol Ker, that won for us. They won the Leinster National. Now this needs heavy ground. As you can see in Naas that day when it won. It was heavy ground, and then when it ran in the Irish Grand National, it was yielding. It's 14 to 1. So I presume that this would have been the plan, that Noel Meade would have it fairly straight. It's an 8-year-old, so that's an each way. Well, we'll scroll down the betting for you. No, that's not it. That's the way to go. Diol Ker 14 to 1 with 365, and it's 9s and 11s in places. I'm rattling on nearly 10 minutes. Anyway, there's a few Breeders' Cup races. I'll try and get this up before the next sprint, and I might go to tomorrow to Naas. Bash the bookies, over and out.